Do I have to look like an evil villain the whole time just so this... Oh my god, this is gonna be an... Do I just give up here? Do I do that now? Do I do it? I'm gonna give up. Okay, so it's nighttime now, since I filmed that last clip. And yes, I am wearing a Spy Family shirt that says heh. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And happy new year. I know I haven't posted in a minute. Keep doing that, and I know like people have subscribed and everything, and I'm like, bye. Like, clearly I'm good at what I do. The content that I make, when I try to edit it, I don't like it. So here we are now. But I do have a manga haul for the month of January, and I would gladly like to show it to you. So let me just give a preview of the stack I have, and also for the thumbnail. Yeah, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm not the best at explaining things, so I hope you know. What? We're gonna start off with the main thing I'll be collecting, and I'm very excited about this, and you saw the stack, and that is Slam Dunk. I got the first 5 volumes in the month of January, and I got them throughout the month. So yes, this is my main priority right now because I've been wanting to collect Slam Dunk, but I know it's been really hard to get. But it seems like they're reprinting these, and I've heard it's one of the best like sports manga, and obviously I got into this because of Haikyuu, and I'm loving Blue Lock, Slam Dunk, and basketball is like one of my favorite sports. So I'm very excited to see how I feel about this. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna like it because the fact that I invested in 5 volumes of this. This is probably gonna be my second longest collection, but it's Slam Dunk. I feel like it's worth it, so I'm really glad, and you're gonna be seeing me pick up these volumes as much as I can throughout the year, so keep on the lookout for that. Next thing I have is Dun 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 Volume 2, and I'll be honest, I didn't read Volume 1 yet. I need to get better at that, like to prepare to say my thoughts. I know it has to deal with sci-fi and aliens taking over, kind of, not really, but I still have heard great things about Dun Dun Dun, and I promise you, you'll hear my thoughts on that. But yeah, this cover is so pretty. I'm really excited to see my thoughts on it. I feel like I'm gonna like it. I've heard good things so far, and I'm just excited to see how this goes. Next up, we have Kaiju number 8, volume 5. This is me keeping up with the collection because I've become a huge fan of this series, and it's about this guy who wanted to fight kaiju, but he becomes one himself, and he's trying to keep it hidden but also use it to his benefit to fight other kaiju, because he's not really the strongest person out here, but it does benefit him in a way. But I enjoy the action, I enjoy what's going on in the world. There's a lot of comedy in it and in the dialogue, which I do enjoy. And yeah, I'm just excited to keep reading more of this, and I highly would recommend it if you're willing to give this a chance. Next up, we have I Want to Be a Wall. This is a new release of volume 2, and I read volume 1, and it's about this asexual girl and a gay guy getting married. Now, it's like, what? And the gay guy is in love with his best friend, but I think his best friend has a girlfriend or is married, and she loves BL and is asexual. And listen, as an ace person, I felt very represented. The thing is, I would say it kind of mixes in ace and aromantic, but they just talk about being ace, but there is stuff that would confirm someone is aromantic. But for me, as an ace and arospec person, it was so on the dot, it didn't bother me, but just to keep that in mind, if you are an ace person, and if you do want to give this a shot, that the way it's being described, it's describing ace and aromantic, but I really enjoy this, and honestly, their relationship and their bond is better than a lot of married couples in real life, you know, and it just makes me really happy, and I enjoyed it more than I thought, so I thought to pick up volume 2, and the releases are fairly slow, but I'm excited to keep going with this. Next up, we have Cheeky Brats volume 5. Again, me keeping up with the collection. It's about, what is it about? It's about this girl who had a crush on a guy who was on the basketball team, so she becomes the manager. Then he has a girlfriend, and there's this guy on the basketball team, which is him, who has a crush on her, and then bada bing bada boom. And it's a Sunday vibe. It's like, oh, I don't like you, like, oh my god, get away, but also like, don't, you know, like, and it's very cute. I enjoy it. I don't know, you just see them progress more as people and how they feel about each other and how they go about things in general, and I just think it's really cute and a fun time. So yes, I'm just keeping up with my collection for that. Next up, we have Beastars volume 22, which is the last volume, and I'm only on volume 7, but I have been loving this series. Listen, judge me, okay? Go ahead. But it's a really good story with very, like, with so much depth to these characters, and I don't know how Paru Itagaki I don't know how they do it though. I really don't. Let me know if you want a video of me finishing Beastars. I don't know if the public wants that, but if you want to see that and see my thoughts on the volumes as I go, let me know. Now, this one has been a highly anticipated series for me, and I'm so excited to read it because clearly I have not read it yet, but I'm very excited, and that is Oshi No Ko. And this is thicky, but this is volume 1. I don't know if I should spoil, but it's about this guy, this doctor who gets reborn into the idol's child, and it goes into idol culture, which I don't have a series like this. It goes into like the dark side of idol culture, and I'm very biased towards seeing what goes on in the entertainment industry, and it looks so cute, but then reality hits you and it takes a really dark turn from what you expect from here. But I'm very excited. I've heard great things from people who have read it, and I can't wait to have this in my collection. But this has been very anticipated for me. I'm very excited. I'm gonna shut up. Next up, Frieren, volume 7. Again, keeping up with my collection. It's a really great story. I highly would recommend it. I can't explain this enough. About Frieren and Frieren and her journey, where she travels to all these places that she went through on her last journey with her crew, and she does these little things to help out, but there's also action scenes of stuff that's going on in the grand scheme of things with demons. But you appreciate the more quieter moments, the calm moments, the little task, and you get it like a really good perspective of what it's like for an elf, which is Frieren, who sees like 10 years as like 1 year, and for a human that's a lot. And she's like starting to understand that, and she's wondering like, why is that journey that she had with her crew hitting her so hard, even though it was such a minuscule amount of time. And it's such a good story. The art is beautiful. I really want an anime for this, because imagine seeing this animated. But yes, I highly would recommend it for a nice cozy fantasy. Next up, we have Mob Psycho 100 Volume 10. Keeping up with my collection is a common theme here, and I think this is one of the rare occasions where I would recommend the anime more than the manga. I actually am enjoying the manga, it's just I've been reading this very slowly, and I think I'm only on volume 4, and I just wanted to keep going with the collection and see where these characters develop, especially seeing Mob, considering how he is. But it has to deal with like spiritual powers and stuff. I'm not the best at explaining things, as you could see, but I do need to keep going with this, and I'm very excited. And I need to watch more of the anime, because I know it like is pretty much done. The show is done, so there's only a couple more volumes left, and this will be complete, so I should catch up. Next up, we have Blue Period Volume 12. At this point, okay, it's about this kid who goes into the art field, who is learning how to challenge themselves, and you see the perspective of multiple characters in an art school. And for me as an art student, this is PTSD, but I like seeing it, you know? Is that weird? I don't know. But at this point, we're on volume 12, and I'm very curious, why is there so many volumes? I'm not complaining, but it's just how much more in depth are we going with this? I'm only up to volume 4, so clearly I gotta read more. If you want a video of me reading Blue Period and knowing my thoughts, you know what's going on. But so far, every volume, the first 3 volumes, I gave 5 out of 5 stars. It's all for different reasons. Each volume has been for a different reason why it's been a 5-star. And I love this series, and I feel very represented as an art student. So it's done really well, and the art is beautiful. I know the anime is out. I should watch it. I don't know how the anime is. I haven't heard much people talk about it that much. But if you want to read something like that, then I actually would recommend it. But I would understand if people are like, art. But I don't know, you learn a lot, and I like it. Then next up, we have My Dress Up Darling, Volume 7, Keeping Up with the Collection. This one is wrapped, literally because of the cosplay. That's it. But, still be mature to read this. But it's about this guy who got into making cosplay for these girls, but overall it's actually very wholesome and cute. It's just the cosplay that's very there's certain angles that's suggestive. I'm really enjoying it. I'm in the first 3 volumes. See a common theme here. I keep finishing after 3 volumes. This series has been very popular. I'm curious to see how this story continues, because I know it's at 9 volumes right now. So, I don't know. I'm curious to see how this turns out, but I really like the art. I like the characters. It's really cute, and I know it's a very popular anime as well. So, I do need to get on the anime. Like, as you can see, I read more manga than I watch anime. I'm getting better at it, okay? I just suck at watching television. And the last thing I got is Crossplay Love Otaku X Punk Volume 1. And this one I've been looking at for a minute. The cover caught my attention because obviously it's these 2 guys that are dressed as girls, but he has a crush on her. Well, he has a crush on them, and he has a crush on them. Little do they know that they're both guys. And I feel like the idea of that is so funny, because it's so much in one. And I haven't started because I got this like last week or a few days ago, so I'm very excited to see how this goes. I feel like it's just gonna be a silly, goofy time, and I don't know, I feel like the character design, I really like it. It's really cute. I don't know. So I'll let you know my thoughts on it. This looks like a random pickup, but I feel like I'm gonna like it. So yeah, that is my manga haul for the month of January. And oh my god, okay, everything's good. But yeah, that's my book haul for January. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Sorry I have not posted. Trying to get better, and also I'm trying to like what I make as well. So yeah, there's gonna be more stuff other than just manga hauls, even though I feel like that's been my best work. But I do have other stuff coming, book wise and manga wise, so let me know what you want to see. I'm very curious. I do have a few ideas in my head, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.